before I show you the coolest workshop get built on this planet, I gotta let you know that Bucks is having a massive clearance sale, up to 40% off select items, including this hoodie right here. This hoodie right here is on sale. My favorite hoodie. You see me wear it all the time. It's comfy, it's cozy, it looks good. This one's on sale, and a bunch of other products at buckshunting.com are on sale right now for a limited time, and once they're sold out, they are sold out for good. End of the season sale, up to 40% off select items, starts right now and is only gonna last a few days. Link down below if you guys want to go check it out. Enjoy the rest of today's video. Shoo! What's going on, folks? Welcome back. We got an exciting video, finally. This has been like 9 months in the making. We're gonna be building my dream workshop right here. We've already got the pad leveled. You guys saw that like 18 months ago. Chad the Dirt Guy got a bunch of rock here. Right there is the new house. Got a bunch of guys working on it, doing some construction stuff, but right there's the new house, and right here is gonna be the new shop. This shop is gonna be concrete, 104 by 60. It's gonna have 2 porches on each side, 12 feet deep. So the inside of the shop is gonna end up being 80 by 60. We've got 4 garage doors. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then we've got 1 on the backside for a pull around. And today we're gonna get started on construction. Like I said, the rock just got laid. We've got some rain coming, some snow coming, and I didn't want any excuses from the builders that they couldn't get it done. So I called Chad and I said, can you get me a ton, literal tons of rock, and spread it out all over here, so that way the workers have a nice hard work environment for them to build. This thing is going to be a monster. For perspective, my shop at my house now, the inside is 48 by 40 with 1 12-foot porch, so the concrete is 60 by 40. The inside square feet of this building is exactly double what mine is at my house now. And you've seen my shop. It is completely full of stuff, and we have to park almost everything outside. My goal with this shop is to have enough space inside that we can park every boat, every side-by-side, every ATV, all the little go-karts and bikes and all the fun stuff inside there, and still have, you know, room for the workshop. I am excited. This is going to be awesome to see this thing come to life after designing this thing over a year ago, contacting the builders back in April of last year, and finally today is the day where we start construction. You guys stay tuned. We got a winter wonderland, and yesterday it snowed all day, so we pulled all the cameras, and these guys, they don't care about the snow. They got it framed up anyway, so I apologize for not getting that on camera. I know, we had one job here, which is to get all this footage, and we didn't do it. I was like, hey, it's gonna snow 5 inches. There ain't gonna be doing nothing, and these guys, they don't care. They bundled up, and they freaking got it framed. But you guys could see from the drone and stuff, it looks freaking sick. I mean, they got all the horizontal, not all, but a lot. There's still a ton more work, by the way. It's not like we're done. I'm just gonna get the first update. The first day, they dug the holes, they got the posts up. Yesterday, when it snowed, is when they got all the sides framed, the headers. I mean, they got a lot done for it being snowy. These guys are units. Yeah, you think BEEFCAKE Construction's good? No, you guys don't even think it's good. But man, these guys, they put us to shame. So this is, so to give you guys a kind of an idea, there should be a man door, I'm guessing in the middle there. So they're gonna have to cut that. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure there is one there. So we got a man door there. Over here, this is the porch. So this is gonna be a 12 by, I think it's 9. I think it's 9 is the clearance, so I can get my truck under it. Through here, and then over here, they still have a lot to frame in here, but this is gonna be like the pretty entrance. There's gonna be a gable, similar to my house. Can you see the gable on my house over there? So you're gonna have the same thing here with like maybe a double door, something cool. So this will be like the pretty entrance here to the shop. But then the work inside is over here where the garage doors are. So there's 4 garage doors. We got 1 in the back, which is one we had to make sure there's clearance on. It doesn't look that bad. I think we could, it's a pretty wide door. And then there's 3 on the front. So that way you've got, right now my house has 2. This one has 3. So you have a man door here. You've got I wanna say it's a 14 by 14 door here. You got another 14 by 14 door here. And then you got a third 14 by 14 door right here. Oh yeah, he's getting the old snow figured out there. And then there's another man door right here. So you'll have kind of 2 entrances, so to speak. You got, back it up, Terry. You got it. You got another man door here. So that way if you're on this side of the building and you need to get in, you ain't gotta walk all the way around or open a big garage door. Yeah. And then where he's plowing right now, that's another porch. Big 2 porch guy. That way we can put all of our attachments, outside storage stuff will still be covered, but not, you know, inside. So we'll have 2 porches, and they're both, I think, 12 by 60, which is pretty dang big. You can put a lot of stuff. Big. I mean, you can see him. He's got. It's not even. It's wider than just the skid. You can almost put 2 skids side by side, and there's 2 of them. You can put a bunch of things right here. So it's looking really good. Like I said, they're gonna clear some snow today. I don't know how much more framing they're gonna do. I think they got a few more things to kind of tie together before they start getting the trusses. But I mean, look how tall that gable end is, Banjo.
Sheesh. This garage, shed, whatever that is so big. I think I need to buy you some more toys with your money.
Really? With buy me toys with my money. I see how it goes. I see how it goes. So, I mean, this is, you talk about, I mean, look what they got parked in here, and they don't even take up no space.
This looks small.
I mean, you got to put one of these in here full time.
Should we buy a little scissor lift for no reason, so we can get to the top? So, the boys are gonna keep working here and get this thing put together. But this, like I said, this is the back door. That'll be Banjo's favorite entrance right here. So you can come through. You probably can't, well, you might be able to pull from there, but we designed it to pull here. And really, this is all flat here. So your truck would be here. Oh yeah. Then you can pull through. You go all the way. So not only do you have a back door, but you have a pull out.
Yeah.
2 of your favorites.
Wow.
Right there. Wow. Back to back.
Pulling it from right here.
Yeah.
I think make it happen.
I think you can give her the
You
old
don't know
crank.
how to pull out.
What?
Not a big pull out guy?
No, I can back in. Pulling out's gonna be new for me, yeah. So, all right, well, boys are gonna clear it off. I just wanna give you guys a quick update. The shop is looking freaking sick. I'm excited for this thing to be done. And then, I mean, there's a lot of work. We still gotta put the concrete down. We may or may not put a bathroom in here. We gotta run electrical. We gotta spray foam the whole thing. The interior too, I'm probably either gonna like OSB it or tin the inside so it has more of a finished look. And then that way the heat won't go up. Like right now, it just goes up through the trusses. This will be a much larger and much more expensive building than I have now, but I think in the long run, it'll be worth it. sucker. That is a Mondo building, folks. The framing is now complete. Pretty much. There's minor details, but for the most part, the frame, look how big this is. This building is massive, ladies and gentlemen. You can never build a shop too big. I feel good about this one. I don't think it's too big. I think it's gonna be just right. This is absolutely crazy to see. It's been, I mean, since I built my first one, I was dreaming about my second one, because I'm like, no. Now I've built my first one, I know how to make it better. This is ginormous. It is such a big building. I love it, dude. I love it. We're putting all the toys in here. They're all hopefully gonna freaking fit. So now there's a couple things we want to figure out. We don't need to figure out today by any means, but now that we've got it framed, I got to figure out where we're gonna do things, right? Where's the workbench gonna go? Where do you want to store the toys and the vehicles? Now we have that pull through, so we don't really want to do a whole lot of shenanigans in the middle there. But we need to build a loft. You guys seen the shop at the house. The loft, it was so big we built a loft for the loft, and that thing's packed. And so we got to figure out what we want to do here. We're thinking this wall would be perfect because that's 60 feet long. You could put a loft the whole way, and we made it where my loft at my house is only 8 feet wide, like walkway. We could probably do 12 here, at least 12, if not maybe more. Well, let's see, where's that line up? Okay, no, that's probably about 12. We don't want to go into this garage bay. So coming off of that right there looks like 12 to me. That looks like 4, 8, 12. Close to it, at least, estimated. So potentially everything above me, all this would be loft. And then we could run it all the way to this wall, and then we could jot it this way if we want, and all you would lose is some parking space when you pull through this bay, 12 feet out here, which 12 feet is right here, right where I'm standing. So from here all the way there, you would have that much space to park. You still have plenty. You would lose this, but then right now I would be under the loft where we could put, the fishing stuff, the hunting stuff, kind of like I have it now, like work area. So if you take the entire length of that, which is 60, and then you go all the way to, you could probably go to the edge of this doorway right here. That's another, let me do some math, 8, 16, something, 32. So you'd have 32 plus 6, is that right? 32 plus 60 would be 92, okay? So you'd have 92 feet long, and then you would have 12 feet wide, which would be quite a bit of square footage. This is just for storage. So 92 times 12, 1,100 square feet of loft. Now, if that's not enough, you could get to here or here, no, more likely here, and you could jot it out and make like a big, where it's like a catwalk to a platform to a catwalk, if you want to get complicated. Then you would add more. I mean, 1,100 square feet is quite a bit. The one at my shop right now would be, the entire length is 48 times 12, no, times 8. Is that right? 48. It's 48 feet long. Yes. And then that's 8. So right now my loft is 384 square feet. And this one would be 1,100. For some reason, I feel like my math isn't mathing, but I think it is. We probably don't need to jet it out. I mean, that's a huge, huge loft. Then all of this would be wide open. Yeah, it is looking really good. But I wanted to stop by, check out what the boys are doing, and give you guys a quick update. As everything is framed, later today, they're going to start tinning, and they said hopefully they should only be here for a few more days, and then the shop will be complete. Then it is time for concrete, it's time for plumbing, and then we got to insulate it, we got to put electrical in, we got to put the garage doors in. I mean, at the end of this video, it's not going to be done. The building shell will be here, and we can really start customizing this thing. So you guys have to let us know in the comments down below what we're missing, what we should do different, if anything. But this is absolutely awesome. This shop is so freaking big. And don't forget, we have two 12 feet wide by 60 feet long porches. Okay, so it'd be 24 by 60 of overhead space that we can park, stuff that's not inside here. This is a dream come true, boys. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That house right over there is freaking sweet. But I'm honestly more excited about this. This thing is badass. Well, the boys are gonna get to tinning. You guys stay tuned. going on, folks? Here we are. It is done. We are in the shop right now. Early in the morning, we got out here as soon as the fella's finished, and boy, does it look good. Look at the truck. The truck don't look big at all in here. I'll come back here and give you guys. What is going on here?
Is it the old deer?
They're in the old shop strat.
That's a dog.
This one right here or this one? I think that's a deer.
Really?
You think that's a dog? Don't that look like a hoof? Or you're seeing more prints?
Like that.
See, fine. That's a dog. That's a dog right there. That's a big dog too.
It is.
Really?
Coyotes.
Oh, that's another one right there.
Really?
Dude, that's can't be a coyote. That's massive. Those are Millie.
Dog from around
That might be.
here.
Yeah, that might be somebody's pooch. Well, anyways, there's a truck. Yeah, it's we got some room in here, which is what we wanted. Like I said, I didn't want to build it too small. I always say, build it bigger than you think, and I literally built it as big as we possibly could. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the new shop. And fun fact that no one really knows, but the cupolas up there, okay, you see three. They're the little pointy things. That's Millie, Finn, and Lucy. You see Finn in the middle there. You can really tell that's Finn there. So we got all three dogs up there. Yes, but it's something that no one probably would ever notice. But we thought it'd be kind of funny when we were picking out. Do you want a rooster up there? Do you want whatever? Like, oh, let's get one that represents each dog. So that's what we got. But there's still a little bit of work to do. But I wanted to get you guys this video now, and so we can continue to document the rest of this between concrete and doors.
You have specs?
Where are them specs? There they are. Oh, they're migrating. Let's go. Get the spread out. Between concrete and all the electrical and spray foam and tin and then actually bringing the stuff over here like this. See, this is obviously not complete, but it looks like they ran out of tin. So they'll get there. We're getting there. It's just this will all be tin. We're gonna run can lights under here, and then they still need to bring in the cedar gable. So if you look at my house right there on the front porch, there's like a little, I don't know, geometric design with cedar posts. We're going to do the same thing. We want them to match and put it right here. So there'll be like a cross and then like the little, those things right there. So there's still definitely work to do. But again, I figured you guys need to see. You guys have been commenting. I've been posting on Instagram. You're like, when are you going to drop the video? I figured now would be the perfect time. So like I said, this is going to be concrete. So this is a 12-foot wide. And so you can bring your truck in here. I think it's 9-foot drop here, and then it's 60 deep. So you could easily park a truck and a trailer on this side, and obviously more than a truck and a trailer in each bay. Like I said, our plan was to be able to have the boat hooked up and not have to unhook it, not even have to back it in. Just be able to give it the old pull through. And then, like I said, on this side, we've got this all done up as well. And this would be another porch. We're probably going to be storing more equipment on this one right here. So, oh yeah, see this, they got this nice and tin. So this is what it'll look like. And then we'll pop can lights through the whole thing. So this is perfect. So you can back a scale loader side by side, ATV, and you can literally back it into stalls like this rather than pulling through. And so when you're standing out over here, you're going to look back and everything's going to be perfectly positioned. So you can keep a ton of those toys out here, kind of covered from the weather, but the excess stuff, the stuff you don't have room for inside the shop, you can keep out here, which is going to be perfect. Big porch guy. I like it because then, again, like I said, everything kind of isn't covered in snow, but there's not every single piece of equipment do you need to keep inside a heated shop. And then the next project, once it warms up a little bit, you see Big Daddy Brad's house over there. You have to watch his channel to see how that's going, but his house is getting built quickly. But we're going to build this road that's going to go all the way down there, and that's where the animals are going to be. And so having this right here is going to be great, because if we run out of grain or something, maybe we could store the grain here in the summer, or we could blow this out a little bit and put some type of little, lean-to shack that could store grain. We're not really sure how we're going to lay out the animal pens and all that stuff. What do you think?
I think we should move one of those old buildings
And put it down here?
put it down here to keep all the pallet animal
And
feed.
all the grain? That wouldn't be bad. We got to move a ton of dirt, because we got a hell of a ditch going down here. But we still have to dig out the pond, and with the pond, we're going to have a lot of dirt. So we might be able to come in and push that dirt or unload that dirt and then grade it and just drop a culvert, because that's like a huge ditch ravine right here. But it'd be nice if this thing went across here and this was like additional parking space, or like Jake was saying, some type of structure that could hold some stuff. And that way it's really close to the animals. We can go back and forth. So we still have a ton of, I mean, this is going to be another year or two project to get this property up and going the way we want. Just like the house that I live in now that I already sold. It took, I think we were there for three and a half years or so. It took a long time to get it exactly what we want, but now that we did it one time, it should go faster to do it the second time, since now that we know what we want. But same thing here. I mean,
We got a lake.
you know, the fact that this is holding more water than the actual pond that we're trying to build, that's not great, no. So we'll be putting French drains in here. It's gonna be a whole summer of dirt work and grading and sloping and building, and a lot of that stuff will be on the Beefcake Construction channel. Some of it will be on here. We'll kind of go back and forth. Some of the bigger, more exciting projects I put on here, like the shop, is crazy, but if we're gonna come in and put a French drain, more than likely that'll be on the Beefcake Construction channel. So if you're not subscribed to that, you probably should, because you're gonna end up missing some stuff. But look at that.
Big dog shop.
You ain't messing around now.
Now we gotta do
So I was gonna say, so now we gotta figure out the loft. You guys have to comment down below how you would lay it out. We're pretty positive we're gonna put a bathroom in here, just a toilet and a sink, only because we wanna put floor drains in here. This is way too big of a shop to squeegee out, but code in the city here, can you believe that we're in the city? Me neither. Code is you have to have a septic tank to catch the water from the drains in the shop, because there could be oil and fuel and other nasty stuff mixed in it. And so I'm like, well, if I'm gonna pay for a septic tank, then we might as well put in a toilet. And if we're gonna put in a toilet, you might as well put in a sink. If we're gonna put in a sink, you might as well build it in here. So it's kind of, once you cross that line, you can't go back. So we are thinking more than likely a toilet and a sink so we can wash our hands in here. Obviously, Banjo could take care of business, and then we will get our floor drains as well, which would be super convenient, especially in the winter. You could power wash something in here, and then it could just drain out. So somewhere in here is where I'm envisioning. Between that door and there is where I think the bathroom would go. But we got to figure out the loft first, and then we'll build the bathroom. But we have to figure out the plumbing and the rough-in plumbing before we do the concrete, because that has to be roughed in. And so we're trying to get concrete done probably within the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, max. Meaning the plumbing's got to be, we got to get a plumber out here quick and get this thing figured out. So somewhere along this wall and somewhere along that wall will be the loft and the bathroom and the sink, somewhere over there. I got to do some more thinking here, kind of lay it out and design it. The biggest issue is to get up to the loft is going to be a pretty long flight of stairs. And so I'm thinking put the bathroom under that, because right now under my stairs is like pretty useless. So depending where we want the bathroom will determine where we want the stairs, and where the stairs are will determine how we run the loft. So that's kind of what we need to figure out. It's like, do we want the bathroom here and accessible here, or do you want it over there so it's closer to that side? I don't really know. Comment down below, what do you guys think? Where should we put it? I don't know. I don't think you can really go wrong. When you build a shop this big, it's kind of hard to mess it up. That's kind of why I did it, because I'm like, I don't know where I want anything. Let's just build this massive square or rectangle, and then we'll figure it out later. So comment down below where we should put the shop, where we should put the loft, where we should put the bathroom, and lay it all out like that. If you guys have any ideas, if you guys have shops of your own, you're like, hey, you really just don't want to do it like this because of blank. Obviously, you don't want the plumbing on an exterior wall because it'll freeze. So those are little things like that that I kind of already know, but I would love your guys' advice in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. The shop is 95% complete construction-wise, but it's about 20% complete from being an actual functioning shop. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.